every day we have food coming through here which has got a lot of life left in it, can feed people, can nourish people, but is being taken out of the supermarkets. Oh, it's still perfectly good. Food gets wasted at the moment because our choice of food has become so selective. We've just become, marketing obsessed with perfection, and advertising as, when we see an advertised apple, we see a glossy apple. And we see a glossy red apple and we're told that's the perfect apple to eat. So now when we go to a supermarket, we roll through all the apples on the fruit bowl to look for the very best apples to put into our shopping bag. And consequently, the apples that aren't perfect are left behind. And tomatoes and oranges are left in the field because they're too small, too wrong-shaped, and aren't economic to get harvested, but they're perfectly good to eat. The turnover of food is increasing the cost of food because that extra food that's taking out, it's costing supermarkets, it's costing the food chain, costing the producers, increasing the price of food, and having a ripple effect on the cost of food. The families have to pay for it, putting the food out of the cost range of the average working person. And I'm an advocate for the mum and dad at the bottom of the food chain. But they are families and households where parents, often solo parents, are missing meals because they're saying, mum's already eaten, and finding food and trying to scavenge food for their children because really there's not enough money in the house to buy food for the family. What I'm about is actually providing people self-esteem, providing people with housing, providing people with food, providing people with hope. And it's about providing a future and a better future for people who right now feel like they haven't got a future. By our activity of rescuing, at the moment, about 20 tonnes of food a week, and recycling and food, families that need food makes a significant contribution to that. When you walk out here and you see families who have nothing, walk out with boxes of groceries, able to feed their family for a week, just seeing the changes in their lives and the gratitude on their faces has been one of the most rewarding elements of my job for the last 25 years. I'm building a food community, regional food hub here, which I'm building independently with community support to hopefully complete in 2025 to garner 100 tonnes of food a week, rescuing it from farmers and other places. And I'm talking to the supermarkets nationally and elsewhere and saying, recognise that between Ipswich and the Darling Downs, there are 750,000 people. They're the ones that are gathering this food. They're the ones that need this food. Across that part of the population by 2030, there'll be 250,000 hungry people that need your help. And this warehouse is to provide them with food. I'm hoping that by 2025 we'll be feeding 100,000 food vulnerable people a week out of our warehouse in Chigwell, and we'll continue to do it. However, we know we've got community support. We know that the people of Ipswich and the people of the region are compassionate. We know people care, and politicians at some stage need to care as much as the people do.